Yo, what's up? So this tape is gonna be about Bobby Brown, and yeah, I'm gonna be watching it BET on Tuesday, Wednesday. Bobby Brown was one of the most important R&B acts, pop acts, successful acts. It's one of the few cats that merged R&B with hip hop and right along with New Jack Swing. And what I can tell you straight up, I seen Bobby in concert. Bobby was a bad boy. Now his window wasn't as long or even half as long as Usher's or Chris Brown's. But let me tell you something. They rolled off his playbook. You know, it all rolled off of Michael Jackson. But Bobby had this street thing. Bobby had like this edge thing that hadn't really gotten there when you started rapping and doing what he did. Bobby had a uniqueness to him. And Bobby Brown was like the link between Michael Jackson and R. Kelly. It was like between that. And for a moment, he was the hottest thing going. And this special is going to take on his life from growing up in Boston with New Edition, the loss of a best friend, the murder, and all the trials and tribulations he went through in his personal life with Whitney and losing her and his daughter, but also his triumphs as a solo artist and making My Prerogative a household name and a word. And matter of fact, I couldn't even spell that word back in the day, but I sure love that song. I tell you, every little step and the Gumby and all the steps he did, and how he had this fight in him. Wasn't the baddest singer in the band or the group, but that cat had fight in him, in spirit. And so you're gonna see all the highs and lows and the ratchetness you can get, because there's gonna be a little bit of everything. But you gotta respect that the man, through all of it, um, he's overcome a lot. He came up, and I'm tell you, if you ever grew up in the hood around the way, it's truth. When you grow up a certain way, you make it to 25 and beyond, hey, that's gravy. Because you weren't supposed to see them kind of days. So I'm sure, it's going to touch on all that. You had to learn about the politics, the music business, and the hustle and bustle of all that. Not having a dime. In addition, went traveling, touring, and have a dime. So that's going to be covered. And how this industry will pimp you and hustle you out. So it's going to touch on the ins and outs of his life and everything, but I know it's going to be well done because that New Edition movie was off the doorknob. So this one is going to be tight too, and I'm looking forward to it because Bobby Brown was something else. I'm telling you, a New Edition. He should be a Hall of Famer. I mean, he's had one of the few cats that had a great career in a group and then had a great career solo. I mean, I don't know what else you want. He had a household album, household tour. He toured off of that Don't Be Cruel for like 3 years, so that should tell you something. He was a performer too. I mean, that cat, feet were moving, he was bringing it. And he had that rawness. He was like that first b-boy in R&B, because at the time in the 80s, a lot of R&B was going more towards the pop, going towards the beige era, milky, all, creamy and lacking that heat. And Bobby with Teddy Riley on him brought that flavor back. He brought that rawness. He brought some soul, brought some feeling. So, Bobby is an important artist, and he is to be respected for what he accomplished. Because he had quite a run there, and he done some things as an artist. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm expecting this to be must see. Get your popcorn. Get my Powerade electrolyte vitamin water. No sugar, but just electrolytes, because I'm expecting an electrolyte performance to see, just to remind you what it's about. And he also, he was a giving guy. He did quite well for himself. So through the triumphs, tragedies, uh, his time long overdue, his story is being told. And it's a great way to welcome back. It's going to be on BT. So I'm looking forward to how this show turns out. And I'm always pulling for Bobby, because Bobby was somebody that I respected. He went through a lot. When you go through some things, you can definitely identify and recognize real. So I read his book and everything. And like I said, his ups and downs. But I'm looking forward to just watching it unfold. And I know it's going to be good. I just hope New Edition can get it together. I hope, Ralph and Johnny, that them all those cats. Because they always seem to get in their way. Bobby's touring with BBD, and just hope they can get it together, because they've been too important to just always step on each other's toes. So respect to Bobby Brown. Looking forward to this push.